If you're in the auto industry and generating leads for, let's say, auto loans, car insurance, car sales, car rental, vehicle moving and storing, then you're really going to love this update that we just made to the Lead Capture IO platform. With our latest update inside of Lead Capture IO, you now get access to a up-to-date data feed of all car makes, models, and years. And in addition to that, we also now have a field that will dynamically update the model based on the make and the year that is selected within your lead capture forms and funnels. So this is an extremely beneficial update for anybody in the auto industry for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because getting all of this data to begin with can be extremely challenging. Your options are to spend a ton of time trying to cobble the data together yourself, either manually, which makes absolutely no sense to do, or by scraping various tools. And for a number of reasons, that's just not such a great idea. Or you can pay for a overpriced API, or you could also use a free and limited API that could eventually break on you. The other major challenge deals with conversion. Because this data is so hard to get, many people will just default to an open-ended form field. Now, the problem with an open-ended form field is that impacts conversion rates. You should expect to see anytime you use an open-ended form field that asks somebody for their car make and model to see roughly around a 15 to 30% drop in conversion. And then that means that you can expect your cost per lead to go up. So the best approach is to feed the information into dropdowns that dynamically update. For example, the car model dropdown should update based on whatever someone selected in the car make field or based on the year that was selected as well. So then that leads to the big question of how do you accomplish all of this? A, how do you get the data? And B, how do you set up one of these dynamic dropdowns? Now, when it comes to the dynamic dropdowns, there are not many form and funnel builders that offer this type of functionality. And then those that do not offer the data feed of all the updated car makes, models, and years. This leads to a major gap because even if you can create the dynamic fields, you still need all that car information. If you have all the car information from another data source and you don't have a way to do the dynamic fields, and you need to figure that side of that out. Well, over at Lead Capture IO, you can do both of these things with just a couple of clicks. So first, let me show you how this works. So let's take a look at this lead capture form that I set up. And the way this works here is all someone has to do is choose their make. Let's go with Chrysler. And then the models are now dynamically updating, and all of this information is always going to be up to date. We also have a year field. You're not seeing that right now because I do not have that configured. But if we were to choose a different year, then the models would update as well based on the year. You can hit next, then all of that information can be sent into your CRM or lead distribution tool. Now let me show you how easy this is to get set up. It's like magic. It only takes a couple of clicks. So all you have to do is go into whatever step of your lead capture funnel you're looking to add it into. And then you'll see that when you go to add a field, there's a field type called vehicle make, a field type called vehicle model, and a field type called vehicle year. So all you need to do is select each of these fields, click save, and just like that, it will work. And the best part, aside from how easy it is to get set up, we're not charging extra for access to this data. So we basically took something that could take hours to set up and quite a bit of money to get all the data, whether you're somehow getting that manually or paying for an expensive data API. We're bringing it all into one place for you to easily set up on your own with just a few clicks. So if you are in the auto space and if you're generating leads and if you need car, make, and model and year, this is definitely the feature for you. If you would like to see how this works and learn a bit more about it, feel free to either go sign up for a free trial of Lead Capture IO or request a demo, and I'm happy to personally walk you through it.